Okay, I'm back, and since we're not baking today, I brought the team down here. So we got a 3D Perry the Platypus in a chair and Pink Kitty. And today we are painting a puzzle. I'm betting this will actually take multiple days, but the video is going to be all compiled into one. So we've had these puzzles. I think I got them as a birthday or Christmas present like 8 years ago or something. But there are 12 puzzles in here, and since I really want to just not have any fun, I'm going to be putting together this bird puzzle. It's a 500-piece puzzle. It's a very pretty puzzle, but it's one that, I don't know, it doesn't float my boat. I don't really like it all that much. So we're going to put that puzzle together, and then we are going to paint it however I choose painting it. It'll probably end up being like a big picture or something. So yeah. This puzzle, which is just a picture, this will end up, I don't even know if you guys can see this. I'll do a closer shot of it, but this will be the puzzle that I'm painting, and first I have to put it together. This is when I start questioning my life choices. Let's do it. This is a closer look at what the puzzle is supposed to be. Again, very pretty, but just not my style. I just finished putting together the frame of the puzzle, and this is my hand. That's the puzzle. Kind of big, but not too terribly large. And here is, if I can put it in, the last piece. That only took like 5 hours to make, but hey, it's got all the pieces. My cat came and hung out with me. Isn't he a good boy? Put this together and see that it didn't have any pieces missing. It's time to paint a base coat on it, and I just have a canvas under it. It still has the plastic on it because I don't want to ruin the table, because that wouldn't be a good thing. And after I paint the base coat on it, I'm going to have to figure out what I want to paint on the actual puzzle itself. But first, let's do the base paint, and then we can figure out the rest of it later. Here I am applying the first base coat, which didn't realize this at the time, but would have problems later, which you'll get to hear about in a couple of seconds. But yeah, the first base coat went really well. The only problem was you could still see stuff under it, so I did go back and do more base coats on it. Okay, I came in here for my second coat and I realized this is not going to separate correctly. So then I started I've only done like 2, but I've started taking it apart row by row and then just splitting the pieces up and putting them back together so that I know that whenever I do the second coat, they will still go together in the end, but they are currently like stuck together, and that's obviously not a good thing. So painting over it may take a little bit longer than I initially planned, but that's okay. I have a ton of free time to do this in. For the background, I decided to go with rainbow colors, and I got a bunch of colors out. I didn't end up using them all, but I did red, yellow, orange on the top, and then purple, blue, green on the bottom, and I made sure to leave 2 kind of oval-like shapes on the base for a drawing that I'm going to do on it later on. I'm currently trying to take this all apart, and it's going about as well as to be expected. I've had a few casualties where some of the paint has like been peeling off and stuff, which kind of sucks, but I'm already halfway through this. I'm not stopping now. I'm currently contemplating my life decisions. Yeah, I gave up, but I'm gonna finish it, and it's time to decorate. For the decoration part, I decided that the best way to do this would be to use Sharpies instead of paint, and I just started drawing 2 people in the little ovals that I had, and then I colored them in, these are some drawings that I just made like ages ago, and I just wanted to recreate them on this puzzle for fun. And I really had a lot of fun decorating this. After I made the people, I just went in with the background and made a ton of different shapes and everything. And it just looks really kind of unique. I don't really know if anybody's made this before. I bet somebody has because it's a small enough world. But I loved how it turned out. I loved all the shapes and everything. I am a little bit disappointed that taking apart the puzzle and putting it back together really won't be happening since I just gave on that, but I really loved how this turned out. Once I finished all the doodles in the background, I went ahead and I glazed the entire puzzle a couple of times so that it definitely won't come apart. I finished the what I'm going to now call wall hanging. So I got about halfway through taking all the pieces apart and realized, I'm not gonna be able to really put them back together because of the paint that was put on there, it made some of the pieces like thicker in spots. So you could only put like the puzzle pieces together a certain way. So some of them would be different than others, and it's like it wouldn't be a fun puzzle to put together, basically. So I just decided, I'm just going to seal it all together and leave it at that. So I'll probably get a frame for this at some point and hang it up on my wall. You obviously can't really see it because of my cat. This is what it looks like. I really loved how I used the colors and then just put like black stuff, black shapes on top of them. I don't know, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And then we got 2 people at the bottom. That's fun. So yeah, I love how this turned out. I will be doing this again at some point. Painting on a puzzle. Not this puzzle. This puzzle's done. This puzzle is now just a piece of cardboard, basically, that was cut up at one point. That's what this is, but I will be doing this at some point. I might use a different paint at the bottom of it that isn't acrylic based, because acrylic based, whenever it dries, it's basically like a weaker kind of plastic, which kind of sealed the pieces together, so not as well, but I'll be trying it again. This won't be the last time I paint a puzzle, and probably be mad at myself for painting said puzzle. So this one looks. I will see you again if I ever make this, and yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So thank you for watching the video. If you've gotten this far, if you haven't, you probably already left, so you wouldn't be here anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again if you like this video and you went to a different one. And if you did like this video, you could like, comment, share, subscribe, or do none of that. Perfectly fine too. Have a great day. Bye-bye.